Hello everybody and welcome back. So one more thing I forgot to cover is I am shipping out the winner from the pop-up giveaway today. I was going to ship it the other day, it hasn't happened, but I am doing it today. I'm shipping it today, so just so you guys know. So let's do April's favorites because I am behind on that. I'm going to have a favorite section, kind of like so-so, and then I'm going to have a no section. I'm hoping I got everything out. If I don't and I miss something and you're wondering about the product, let me know in the comment section down below, because it is really hard to remember as I have things come in. I take some things back because I don't like it, etc., etc. So just if you're curious about something in one of my videos and you want to know, is it good, is it a dupe, or is there a dupe, hit me up in the comments below. I do not mind answering at all. Okay, so where to begin? And I have a phone call. We will let it go to voicemail. That's why it's on silent. Okay, I'm going to begin with, and mind you, some of these may not have been released in April. Maybe I was still testing them. Some of them might be new to me, but not new on the market. Some of them I may have already reviewed, but I'm giving a more updated review. So just keep that in mind. And sometimes I do forget that I've reviewed it. Keep that in mind because I'm getting older and mine's getting forgetful. Okay, I did a first impressions on the MAC Fix Plus Pink Light and Gold Light. I do use them. I just hold them further away. They are still splotchy. They do not come out in a fine mist like Smashbox one does. That is one of my favorites. This can ruin your makeup. You just touch it up if you get a big wet spot on your face from it. It is very disappointing because I like MAC, but I think they're really slacking. But a couple things have been good, like the Padma collection was very good. I did keep them. I am using them again. They're in the so-so category, not the hell no, but you see, if you saw my do-it-yourself, you could totally improvise for that. Okay, then we're gonna go, I'm just kind of going all over here. I did a pretty decent sized order with Pro Revolution, and here is the eyebrow, semi-permanent brows at home for up to 3 days. I've used it a couple times. Right now I am testing out the Kat Von D. Let me know how you like it. So I haven't been using this because I'm testing that, but I do like it. The fact you have to leave it on for 2 hours is the only part I don't like. But if I put it on right when I get out of the shower and I do my makeup, by then it's ready to come off. One thing is, last time I used it, I had a little bit of a harder time peeling it off, but I like it. And I think for the price, I believe it was $8, it's so worth it, and they have a lot of ranges of different shades. I will definitely use it, and I do recommend it. And that is, again, Pro Revolution. Okay, and then while we're on Pro Revolution, why not? These are absolutely a dupe for the NARS. I do not own one. I have had free samples that were obviously smaller. This, when I saw it, just NARS flashed in my head right away. They are absolutely so worth it. They are gorgeous. I love the doe foot applicator. These retailed for, I believe it was $7. Pro Revolution, oh my gosh, I love them. I will order more later, but dear Lord, I don't need any more right now. I ordered like 10 of them, and I wear them almost every single day. NARS, I'm going to guess, and I could be off, they're around the $20-something range. I know that. This is like $7. So you can get like 3, 4 of them for that price. It's just, they're amazing. And, oh, by the way, when I'm completely done with my beauty room, do you guys want to see how I organize my drawers and all that? Because I don't ever feel like I'm showing off or whatever, but I do feel really proud of how I'm coming along. So if you want to see that, like when it's completely done, because I'm still in progress, let me know. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like, my stomach's been really, really off, so I'm trying to chill it out. We're going to stick in Pro Revolution for now. I love the foundation, which I don't see that I grabbed. I didn't know I was trying to remember every single thing. The Pro Revolution, I love this foundation. I love the drops that I got. I like to mix and play. I wore this yesterday. I know that looks a little frightening, especially the orange. But when I pair all 3 together, kind of like a concoction, I take my beauty sponge, I take some of the foundation, like a drop or 2, and then I add the foundation drops, and then I look like a freaking ghost. And then I go in with the orange mixer, and it just like balances everything out. Now you don't have to go through all that. You can just get your right coverage in this. But when I ordered too light. So, and plus I ordered the drops to play with. And also to give you my opinion, I absolutely, completely recommend these. They are so fun. I could probably even try this alone as a kind of sheen foundation. By the way, this reminds me of the Sunday Riley foundation. I did not like it. I took it back. I know I reviewed it a couple times on here. I tried so hard to like that foundation. I don't know why. Maybe because of the name, but it was a no-go. So I know I just said it reminds me of it. Like the coverage is kind of like a light coverage, but when I have these, I get like a luminous coverage. It is just balanced. It is beautiful. So maybe if I would have added these to it, I don't know. But that Sunday Riley foundation was just not good. And the concealer. Oh my gosh, I am using this today. I've used it over and over. I love this little concealer. I believe this retailed for $6. Don't quote me on the prices. It's been a while since I ordered. But I love this concealer. It's in the C6 is the one I have. And it is absolutely phenomenal, up there with the Makeup Revolution. I will not rebuy Shape Tape unless they have like a big half off, because that is just as good. I believe these retailed for $10 or $11. Super affordable, like drugstore price. And while we're in that area, the Revolution Pro highlights are stunning. They're absolutely gorgeous. These are up there along with the mid to high-end highlighters, and I believe this was $10 on Pro Revolution. I completely recommend that. They're stunning. They're beautiful, and the price point is amazing along with this highlighter. I love these. They are so like Bobbi Brown, like a complete dupe, and I just swatch them because I love them. And I know Bobbi Brown's are up there like in the $30 or $40 range. I don't have any, but these are great. All Pro Revolution site. This was an absolute dud. I already put this in my declutter bag and I had to go grab it out so I could give you my review on it. I am super disappointed. I was so excited for these shades here. There's absolutely no pigmentation. Don't let the swatches fool you. I tried to build up this green and that. You know, you get something sometimes and you fall in love, and then you get something else and you're just like, oh heck no, I'm grabbing a wipe. That was just, I knew right away I will never ever use this palette again, and I am not going to keep it around for any reason. So this is going in the declutter bag. Let me know if you're interested. The other palette that I did get at the same time, I do have. I am, again, currently moving things around, so I could not find it. That one I'm giving a second chance. I'm not really super excited for it, but I am going to try it again before I declutter. And if I don't like it, I will definitely declutter that. And on that note, while we're in kind of the drugstore brand area, this Catrice Prime and Fine is so beautiful. I know I have showed you guys this with my Tatcha, which is up in my favorites of April, both of these. You know, this comes with a little disc, and I can't find my disc, which I know I will when I completely move the stuff out of my other room, but for the price you pay, that little sucker ought to be attached or something, but it's not a big deal. I just use my finger. Has a really slight smell, but if you compare the two, this is like $5.99 and this is like $45. The Catrice is so good, you guys. It's at Ulta. Grab it. I'm telling you, it is great for your pores. It is a amazing, phenomenal dupe. Why do I keep the Tatcha? Because I like it. I know I don't need it, but I love it. I love, this is a favorite, but this is a dupe, and it is also a favorite. And I know a lot of people cannot afford to go buy the Tatcha, so I want you guys to know this is super, super good and worth it. Ulta or online at Catrice. Okay, and then I'm going into, while I'm in Tatcha, I got the Soft Light. This is the Under Light and Eye Treatment. It's super cute. I thought this was like a push button or like it would lift, but no, you unscrew it. This goes under the eyes. It is a beauty product. It is not meant to be a concealer. So just to really emphasize, because some people got this and thought it was a concealer and they're doing reviews on it as a concealer, and it is not a concealer. It is to brighten, like your Becca brightener. It is to brighten and, you know, widen up your eyes, wake them up, like, hello, we're awake, kind of like this, the Becca brightener. This is not a concealer. So if you go get this, keep in mind it is not a concealer. It will brighten up under your eyes. I always look like I have dark circles around my eyes, and this covers right underneath. But it is, I do not use it as a concealer. I love it, and I do recommend it, but you got to keep that in mind. It's a beauty product. So that is that. And I'm just kind of organizing here. Now, the Hourglass Vel powder is absolutely beautiful. It is a translucent setting powder. What is really cool about this is when you tip it over and you go like that. I always pat mine down so you don't lose any. And you open it. That is supposed to be just enough for your face. So you don't want to tip it over again. It's right there as well. I love this. Oh my gosh. I don't have a lot of Hourglass, but when this came out, I'm always looking for really good setting powder because I don't want to see my fine lines and like wrinkles and crow's feet coming in. And this is phenomenal. I completely, totally recommend it. I know it was kind of up there and expensive. And I do have other ones that I love. The Derma Blend, I got half off. And the, I'm all over the place here, huh? The, I just want you guys to know that there are other price ranges. The Rimmel London is phenomenal. I love this one. The Hourglass is in my April favorites. And while we're on powders, the Becca Under Eye I love this. It has like a cooling sensation and you just dab it on. I have a good brush for it. Only thing I don't like is this right here. When you pull it up, this part keeps popping off and sometimes I can't get it back in. I'm like, no, because you got to keep it closed to keep the powder cool inside. But I love it. And I use it every single day under my eye and it feels so good. The cooling sensation does go away. It is very temporary and it is just like a wake up cooling sensation. Okay, Marc Jacobs. Well, let me just say these are from last year. Everything I got from this year went right back, okay? The dewdrops this year kind of just kind of faded away and I was like, I know I put them on there and they look darker, but they were not. The eyeshadow palette was the biggest miss so far I've had this year. I was absolutely so disappointed with the Marc Jacobs brand that I in no way hesitated to return that for $49, as well as the drops and the mattifying setting powder, which was horrific. It was so drying and just kind of like just sucked everything up and showed every single line, and it was not completely translucent like the Hourglass. For the price I paid, it was a total miss. These are from last year. This is Do You Do Your Drops. I use this in my foundation today. I absolutely love it. It is a complete and total love. I just completely recommend those drops. I don't think the ones you share are worth it at all. At all. The Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer is from last year. And I used it with my video this year because it is super huge and full. Smells good, and I highly, highly recommend it, whether you get this year's or last year's. It's supposedly a permanent bronzer, and it is completely worth it. I got the Giorgio Armani A Blush, and I love these. I am wearing them today. You just put on like a couple drops on your cheek. Kind of remind me of the NARS liquid blush that I do own. There's a slight smell, which isn't bad. And I love the way that I just take my brush and it just smooths out the blush perfect. It comes out perfect. The highlighter, on the other hand, when I use this, I feel that it like, even if I use it before I use a powder, it like creases. And no matter how I've tried it for the life of me, I can't use it without it creasing. And I'm really super disappointed. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I might take it back, exchange it for another blush or something. I don't know, but it's just a mess. And then, while we're on highlighters, the Smashbox. This is the Rosemantic. And this is Gilded Rose. Let me open them. I did swatch the exclusive Sephora one, and it is super, super glittery and fine. I don't like it at all. I'm glad I did not buy it. These are stunning. I love them both. They are gorgeous. I use them together. This is like a blush topper right here, and this goes right here and here. And I think they are so worth it. They are gorgeous. And I love the rose shapes. Beautiful. Just beautiful. So these were definite recommendation and great product. And then we have BH Cosmetics Festival palette. And this is definite hit. I love this palette. It is so beautiful. It was so affordable. I believe I paid $16 or maybe even less. I think I had a coupon code. This is a definite recommendation. I love the palette, and I definitely will get a lot of looks out of that. The Sam Marcel palette. Oh my gosh. You guys, if you have not seen this yet, on Instagram, which is where I found it. Oh my gosh, it is $28, and the first time buy you get 20% off. I got it for like $22 or something. It was free shipping, and it came right away. This totally reminds me of, and I'm going to show you, because every time I see it, I just feel like I'm looking at Viseart. I'll open it up so you get a better visual. I know they're not identical, just the layout and the colors. I just feel like I'm looking at the Viseart palette. It performs very, very well. It's very affordable, and I highly, highly recommend that palette. They have a face palette that has been sold out every single time I try to go on there and purchase it, because they sent me a coupon code for another 20% off. I want the face palette, but I really don't need it right now anyway. Let's talk about Patrick Starr's MAC collection, which I have everything because it comes together in the box. The lip gloss, whatever, lipsticks. The palettes are absolutely 100% stunning. Oh my god. These are gorgeous. They're pigmented. They blend. This is the old MAC formula. I remember when you buy the single shades, it is the old MAC formula. I don't know what is wrong when they make like certain palettes are just horrible. Like the Panda one was just horrible. There was no color payoff or anything. These are absolutely stunning. And when you buy this, you get the lip gloss, the lipstick, and the blushes, which I thought I put down here. Yes, I did. The blush, you get a whole set for $49. It's like almost 12 bucks an item for MAC. Is phenomenal. I'm going to show you the blushes. I think while they are still out, you guys should so try and get your hands on at least one of them. Whichever one catches your eye. These are so beautiful. And then the blush. And then again, the eyeshadows. I love them. And then the lipsticks with the glosses are absolutely stunning. They're beautiful. I think this collab was way better than his last one, because the last one he made, all the shades in the palettes were permanent MAC shades except for like one. It was like, why? Just slap his logo name on there and sell is pretty much what they did. And I wasn't too happy about that, because I can get them for free when I do my recycles and all that. So I do not have that collab because it wasn't worth it. But these totally worth it, you guys. I highly recommend them. I love them. They're beautiful. Packaging is gorgeous. Everything. Okay, while we're on palettes, let's do the KKW times Mario. My Lord. I know I purchased this myself, and I don't know sometimes why. It's sometimes just instinct. Not to say this palette is like horrible. I will definitely use it. Of course, that blue stands out, but I have blues and other palettes that blow this away. Like the Patrick Starr has a phenomenal blue in that one that blows this one out of the water. I will definitely use this for more of a neutral color. I will use the blue. I just think this is a complete miss, and I don't recommend this palette. I think you can find plenty of dupes. If you have neutral colors, you're good. You can find a blue in so many other palettes. If you have a question of what ones, I'm letting you know now. The Patrick Starr has it. Now let's talk about box of crayons. Okay, for one, the packaging is killer. I mean, it's just childhood memories just flash right through my mind, and I'm just like, whew, oh my gosh, I love it. I want to go back to elementary school when I see this. I really do. It was just, oh my gosh, reminiscence and memories. They did have to change a little bit of the color here. I saw it on Instagram. It was like a rose or something. I'm not sure. But it will not change their inside with the really beautiful colors. This blue is mind-blowing. Or I'm talking about purple there. I'm going to swatch this one next to the KKW just so you can see. That one blows it like by a mile, you guys. Okay, this is $30. They are restocking, I believe, in May 18th. I am on the email, and I will absolutely try and order one if this is the one you want in the giveaway after the blood sugar palette, if I can't get another blood sugar palette. But if you don't like a lot of color, you will not like this palette. I absolutely love color. I love this palette. I've used it quite a few times. The smell is still slightly there if you put your nose in there, but it is not like it was when I opened it up. It was very like overpowering. But when you let it air out, it is not bad, and I will totally use the heck out of this palette. I recommend it. I love this palette. I would love to give away one of these palettes, not mine, but if I get my hands on another one, I would love to put it in the giveaway. But I need your feedback. I'm getting a lot of mixed, like the Laura Lee, which is going to be in my May favorites. So I need to know, and would you prefer the blood sugar over that? Because they're both very colorful. That palette is one of my favorites of the month, the box of crayons. Amazing. And huge. Oh my god, these colors are going to last me forever. Okay. Then Lemonhead. And this is the color Gel Bait. It is Space Paste. It is a glitter that already is ready to put on. You don't need any adhesive. It is absolutely stunning. I love this glitter. I have like 3 other colors. My only issue with this is when I first initially put it on, and this happens to me, I don't know, with like other kind of glittery, where you gotta put it on with your finger only kind of colors. When I put it on my lid, it burns slightly. But then when it finally dries up, the burn goes away. Sometimes the burn doesn't go away with other products I have got to get rid of. But this one, it does go away, so I do use it. I love it. It's so easy to apply. It, again, is from Lemonhead, Los Angeles. Love it. Go on their website. They have a bunch of colors. I have been using the eye candy. It is new to me. I know it is not totally new to the market, and that will be in next month. I know I've talked about this, but I have to bring it up again because this and this side by side is like the perfect pair. This is my inglot black eyeliner I got in Las Vegas. I had never tried inglot before. As you can see, I use the heck out of it. It is my #1 favorite eyeliner I have ever used, ever. This and this little brush from Essence that cost me $1.99. I have 2 of these. I use one for my brows, I use this one for my brows, and I use this one for my eyeliner, and it goes on so smooth, and I can get the almost a perfect oh my god, wing. There we go. You know, sometimes you battle with your eyeliner. I have good days and whatever. But I'm telling you, I have never had more of a perfect pair than these two. I will definitely be ordering an inglot backup because this is the #1 eyeliner ever. And they do have other colors. You can order them on Inglot, or Beautylish has them as well. And they do make other products. I have one eyeshadow palette I put together, but that was in another video. I just had to bring this up because I love it so much. And then the Kush Mascara by Milk. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so amazing. I love this mascara. I ordered a backup because I got $10 off. I got it for $14. If you and your friend order at the same time and you do it through your email and you share, you each get, both of you get $10 off. I got it for 14 bucks, normally 24. I got my first one during the VIB sale. I'm telling you, it's so heavy. It is like heavy duty, like aluminum. I have not used any other mascara except the one I tried out for the drugstore, which is an Epic Fail from Revlon. I completely recommend it. It volumizes and lengthens and everything. It is so gorgeous. I highly recommend it. That is it for my recommendations, disappointment, and kind of so-so video. If you have any questions on any of these items or a different item that I may not have put up here, leave them in the comments below. Make sure you have subscribed and make sure you turn on that little notification bell. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram, Susan Young 1974. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.